Welcome everyone. In this video lecture, we will think about the derivation and we will try to derive the transfer function from the state model. So as we know, we are very aware with the state model. So we will go for a quick review of the state model. What are the different terms are there? So as we know, the state model can be represented by the state equation x dot equals to ax plus bu and y equals to cx plus du. Okay, so this one is our system multi-input multi-output system with state variable, and u1 u2 u3 or u4 like that is nothing but simply the input vector you can say, and x is the state vector with a state variable x1 x2 xn, and y is the output vector with outputs y1 y2 y3 yn. Okay, so here the term a represents or describes the state matrix which describes the connection of internal states to each other and their corresponding dynamics. Okay, A represents the state matrix and it describes the connection of internal states with their dynamics. Okay, and B, the term B is the input vector which describes the how the input vector enter into the system. Okay, and which state they are affecting. Okay, the B with the input, and C with the state variable x, a state vector we can say, better to say a state vector. Matrix describes how the states are connected to the output to are combined to get the outputs. Okay, this will be the output equation, the y. Okay, and D matrix allows the inputs to bypass the system altogether to feed forward to the output. Okay, y equals to cx plus du. So this D describes the inputs to bypass through the system altogether and feed forward to the output. So this, I think you know this thing. So now our aim is today to derive the transfer function. Okay. So the state equation model. Okay, that is our this one. This term can be simply written as a function of t. In most of the time, we are writing without the function of t, but to solve this one I am writing in terms of function xt. Okay, the time varying signal. Okay, so b, and then it should be ut. Okay, the same thing x ax plus b, but a time function we are writing. And the another one y, similarly also you have to write yt equals to c xt plus d ut. We have written the same thing. Okay, and these are the some basic. So I am saying this one is equation number one and say equation number two. Now our job is easy. Now from equation one, now we will go to the derivation. So from equation one, if we go for the Laplace transform, or I am writing here by taking Laplace transform in equation 1. Okay, so as you know, the before we are moving forward, I just want to Laplace of f dash t. Okay, this was a differential term, so f dash t is simply s times of fs minus f0. Yes or no? The generalized and simplest one, f dash t sfs minus f0. So that formula we will use here. Okay, so x dot t, we have to write the corresponding Laplace transform. So what we will write for from equation of 1, s x s. Okay, s into minus x 0. Okay, this is position 0. Now this a will be right as it is, x s plus b ut have some Laplace transform us only. Laplace of xt we are writing simply xs and Laplace of ut, we will write simply us. Okay. Now see, this one is one equation. Okay. So now see, in this equation we can write xs. Okay. So if we have to write the xs, so can we write xs can be, this one is s minus a. Okay, s minus a, and in that side if we put this one in the right hand side, we can write as x0 plus b into us. Okay, so s is the complex frequency variable. This one s is the complex frequency variable. Okay, so this complex frequency variable is there, and s, so an a is a matrix. So to make this as in a matrix form, we have to multiply with an identity matrix. So one can also write s I minus a, where I is our identity matrix. Identity matrix. Okay, because a is a matrix. Clear note. A is the state matrix, so Si minus A we can write, and this should be x0. Up to this, it is okay, I think. Clear? Now see, x s we have written like this. Clear? Or one more line we can write x s. If we write this as x naught Si minus A, this one is a inverse, okay, plus B us into Si minus A inverse. Okay, just dividing the right hand side with Si minus A, so we can write like this. Is it okay? Now this is all about the first equation. Okay, we have started for this one. Okay, and we have did the Laplace transform, and finally we have written xs like this. Okay, now from equation 2, now we have to take care of equation 2. From equation 2, again what we have to do, apply Laplace transform. Apply Laplace transform. Okay, our main aim is to find the transfer function. So transfer function is nothing simply ys, okay, by us. Output function by input with initial condition 0, with initial condition, with initial condition 0. Is it okay? That we have to find. So now from equation 2, by applying Laplace transform, one can simply write ys equals to c x s plus d, okay, us. Yes or no? Simply we are applying the Laplace transform. So yt, simply you can write ys. Okay. Now you have to put the value of xs from this equation number say 3. Now putting the value of xs in this equation. Now what I am doing, we have to put this one. Okay. Okay. Here we have to put. Okay. So what we will do? Ys equals to c, then x0 si minus a inverse. Okay, c is there multiplied, so again I am here also multiplying bc us si minus a, sorry, si minus a inverse plus d times of us. Okay, we have multiplied c with x s whole term. Okay, now see, for the transfer function calculation we have to take the initial condition 0 So that part we have to make it 0. Initial condition 0. So this initial condition will be 0. So whole term will be 0. This whole term will be 0. Okay. So directly what we can write. Is it okay for transfer function? Ys by us we have to find with initial condition 0. So this value we have to take 0. So one more line we can write. Ys equals to this term whole term will be 0. So d c u s s I minus a inverse plus d us. Is it okay? Okay. Then after what we will do, ys will be take the common us. Okay. Then we can write like b, or you can write like si minus a inverse into c plus d. Okay. So the corresponding, see, we have started from this one. Okay, this expression. Then what we can say, the transfer function, that is our ys by us, that is our simply the transfer function. Okay, transfer function will be b times of si minus a inverse into c plus d. Is it okay or no? C, or sometimes you may write like this, c anything, si minus a inverse into b plus d. Both are correct. Okay, ts. So our result for the transfer function is nothing but simply this, or this, anyone you have to use. So this one is all about the transfer function calculation, but this one you have to remember, ys by us we have to find with initial condition 0. So for initial condition 0 we have to make this whole term 0. Okay, we have made the whole term 0. Okay, we have to make the whole term 0. Then simple, this one is ys by us is this one. Okay, so this is all about this video lecture. So thank you for watching this video. Thank you.